And I have tried every single thing I could to get rid of this Democrat judge on a family case. And I've published a video on it. I've never personally spoken about it, and this is my personal thing. I'm ordered into court. Ordered by a criminal court judge illegally sitting into family court by the name of Michael Snipes. So the Republicans, Craig Abbott, put a guy here by the name of Ray Wheless to be the chief judge. And he's been putting Democrats in every position. So I'm kind of confused. If you are a Republican, why are you just choosing Democrat? Even Kim Cook, he keeps hiring her. He would not hire a Republican, and he's supposed to be a Republican judge in Dallas, Texas. And so I had a case in family court, unfortunately, and he got on the case on March 12th. Now he's here to make money. He's not here to adhere to law because he doesn't know family law. And there's a city code, there's a state code that says, government code 74.055, that a judge must be experienced in that field of law. He's not. And I filed a motion to recuse him because the very next day on March 12th, I had 3 motions before him. He got pissed off at me because I told him not to drag me back into court because the other side keep saying they want to come back to court, And I said, this is wrong, we were just there yesterday. And I told him maybe he should recuse himself. And from that day on, this man decided he was going to wreak havoc on my life. He dismissed 4 motions that were supposed to be financially split between me and this wicked spouse. And I never publicly say anything bad about people. But when somebody does something wicked against you and they deceive you and they lie and they manipulate in the manner that they did, sometimes it's just come out. It just, I kind of feel today like the Democrats feel about the elections. So anyway, I did motions after motions to get rid of this guy. If you go back into the video in Texas Justice Review, you would see me explaining the illegal part of these Democratic judges. They are illegally helping one another, dismissing cases, taking cases. So finally, the lawyer had committed fraud. Spouse committed fraud, and the judge committed fraud. And he said, go to the prosecutor's office and find a complaint if you don't like it. So I went. And they told me file a civil case. So I did. And the lawyer went in default, the spouse went in default, and the judge, his case is going to federal court. And then so what he did was he called up the judges, or he communicated with the judges in front of me in court, because he needs the divorce case to go through because he's making money. That's how he makes his money. And he told them to send the case back to him, the fraud case. Now remember, he already had it in front of him. Why didn't you take it then? Because he didn't know I would have been successful over there. He thought that he was going to call his friends, just dismiss it because it's going to affect the family court case. The case does not relate. The lawyer that I have a default on, she's not in family matters. He said it belongs in criminal court. They said it belonged in civil court. So yesterday I filed a motion because I was there when he called the judge in front of me, and they went and they had a backroom conversation. And this is the Democratic judge, Martin Hoffman, Democrat. Maria Aceveras, Democrat. Rachel Craig, Democrat. Michael Snipes, Democrat. Kim Cook, Democrat. So even though the Republicans went and got rid of the appellate court, they're not keeping an eye on what's happening here, down in the regular, civil courts and family court. Everybody's a Democrat. So, I'm a conservative, so I go into this court and I get no minority judge. There was all women, 6 black, and I get none. So what Ray Wheless did, who's a Republican serving the governor, but all Democrat judges, he had the case funneled through the back door of the white judge, Mary Brown, and had Snipes give it to Snipes, who's a criminal court judge. So I did some background, and the law says that you have to be a judge specialized in that field of law to be on the case. I filed a motion to recuse him because everything, my spouse has no case, none whatsoever. She's the lying, cheating, deceiving one, wants to run off and take everything. So Everything that she filed because I pissed Michael Snipes off, he gave it to her. Everything. He said in family court that she has a right to have sex with whoever. I'm a Christian. I am a Christian, devout Christian. I go to 3 church service. She's hard to get her to go to church. But he says she has a right to go and have sex with any man she wants, even if she's married with me, and she still gets everything. This is Michael Snipes, a criminal court judge. And I was shaking my head.